सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ. We are seeing the different topics connected to our Bhagavad Gita study. In the previous two sessions, we saw Varna Dharma and Ashrama Dharma. How the Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra Varnas are designed based on their karma and guna. Later we saw the Vedic vision of life, Brahmacharya Ashrama, Grihastha Ashrama, Vanaprastha Ashrama and Sannyasa Ashrama. As long as we are in keeping with the Vedic design, our life is meaningful and purposeful. What is Vedic lifestyle, Vedic design? That is our responsibility to know. What is the lifestyle of Vedas prescribed for humanity, for their well-being? That well-being word is very important. Veda never prescribe anything for its sake. Veda always prescribe for the sake of humanity, for me, the individual. Therefore, whatever we hear in the classes, they are meant for my better life. How to make my life more secure, more happy and peaceful. Now another important question arises in everyone's mind. When I'm born here, when I'm facing so many experiences in the world, many times we experience pleasure and pain also. Pleasure means sometimes happy experiences, sometimes unpleasant, unfavorable experiences. Unfavorable, unpleasant experiences cause pain. Happy experiences gives us a lot of pleasure. These two are happening in everyone's life. When we are happy, we never question why we are happy. But when we are unhappy, when we are under some sorrow or pain, we question why I am unhappy, why I am sorrowful, why I have to be sad, why me? The question will rise. For that, no answer is available around us. Visible answer, we cannot get it. Why some people are enjoying, why some people are suffering throughout their life, why some people are undergoing a lot of chronic diseases, why some people are hale and healthy. All this pair of opposites, disparities in the world create a dichotomy in our mind. Whenever we see those disparities, means differences. Some people are happy, some people are unhappy. Even small children also suffer because of some diseases. Why like this? Immediate question is, what sin they have done? Just they are born. What sin they have done? Why they have to suffer like that? The question arises. What is the answer? Where from we get the answer? Convincing answer, that which is a logically sound answer, that is from Shastra only. Every one of us face pleasure and pain, sukha and dukkha. Who is the cause for this sukha dukkha? My pleasure and pain experiences, is this world is the cause, or Ishvara, the God, is the cause? Who determines my pleasure and pain? This is a very important question raised in the mind. We have to answer it. How we can answer it? Go to Shastra again. Shastra gives the law of karma theory, karma siddhanta. You have to accept that is the only solution for us to give clarity about this pleasure and pain. Why I am undergoing this? For that Shastra gives, according to law of karma, everyone has got janma, then perform karma, then karma leads to janma. It is a cycle of birth and action. Cycle of birth and death is because of karma only. Karma means an action. Action performed by a human being. Every one of us, from morning to till sleep, we all perform certain actions. What actions we are performing, person to person, it differs. The actions based on two principles, two conditions. Some people perform actions based on Shastra Vidhi, injunctions, Shastra prescriptions. Shastra says, be good and do good. Be good to yourself and be good towards others. Always do noble actions. Shastra says, Vidhi, prescriptions. May you take care of your parents, take care of your body, take care of your family, and take care of your near and dear around you. Always respect others, forgive others. All these are prescribed by Shastra. When you follow, you are doing good actions, noble actions. So those actions produce adrishta phalam. Suppose you do a charity, give dhanam to a person, what do you get benefit? Other person is happy when you give money to others, dakshina. Other person is happy, but your purse will be empty. You are giving your person, the money amount is less, it become. That is visible result to you. But that person is happy other side. But you get a lot of punya. Punya you get out of dhanam, charity. For example, I am giving. So that charity, that what you do, dhanam, produce some invisible punyam. Punyam itself is invisible. Adrishtam. It is called su-adrishtam. Because of noble action, you have got some punyam. It is called su-adrishtam because of that noble action, punyam. Suppose a person does some Shastra Nishiddha karma. Shastra says, Dhumapanam na kuryat, don't smoke. And Surapanam na pibet, don't drink. Kalanjam na bhakshayet, don't eat meat. Shastra says, Nishiddha karmas. Suppose a person does, Shastra says, you will incur sin, papam, because of wrong actions. Those wrong actions produce papam. That is called dur plus adrishtam. Invisible papa is there, adrishtam, which adrishtam, it is not luck. Na drishtam adrishtam. That papa which is invisible is called duradrishtam. Dur plus adrishtam, duradrishtam. By doing wrong actions. When you do wrong actions, you incur sin. That is papa karma. Papa, sinful action when you do, it gives what phalam? It gives only dukkham. When you do nishiddha karmas. Prohibited actions one should not do, one should avoid. So these are all vidhi, nishiddha, shastra based. Shastra determines these are the karmas to be done, these are the karmas not to be done. Every morning you take bath, early morning you have to do puja. Shastra prescribe. When I do those actions, I get punyam. I may not get immediate result, but I accumulate that punyam. So that punyam totally converted into sukham later. Sinful actions later converted into dukkham, pain. So pleasure and pain. Sukha because of punya karma. Pain is because of papa karma. So my sukha dukkha are because of my punya karma and my papa karma. Whether I know it or not, karma phalam definitely comes. Vashishta tells in Yoga Vasishtam, Shubha-shubhabhyam margabhyam vahanti vasana sarite paurushena prayatnena yojaniya shubhe pathi. A person who is traveling in this jiva yatra, shubhe pati, always who is interested in mangalam, auspicious, good in his life, shubhe pati, paurushena prayatnena, he has to use his free will or her free will. Our own effort we have to make use of. Paurushena prayatnena. When Shubha and Ashubha both are there in front of us, Shreyas and Prayas. Shubha means here Shreyas. Ashubha means what? Only materialistic, motivated actions when I do because of vasanas. Vasana saritena. It is a pravaha like motive-oriented actions. If a person does my likes and dislikes, if I do certain actions, some hidden agenda in the mind. When Shastra is not involved, Vidhi Nishedha, person perform actions only because of his whims and fancies, his motto. If it is a selfless motive, it is a good motive, Sat Sankalpa, Sat Karma, it gives punya. Suppose it is a selfish motive or some wrong motive is there, uddeshyam is there, that person will get papam, incur sin. So motive based, right motive gives punyam, you do right actions and you get punya phalam, sukha phalam. If you do wrong, have with wrong motive, if you perform with wrong intention, wrong uddeshya, selfish motive, and harming others also, and you do certain actions, then you will get sin only. That sin leads to converted into dukkham. So, world is not responsible, Ishvara is not responsible for our sukha, dukkha. Our own karma phalam, punya karma phalam gives sukha, papa karma phalam gives dukkha. When I have done, we think in this janma, According to Shastra, there are three types of karmas: Sanchita karma, Prarabdha karma, and Agami karma. Everyone has got three types of karmas. Sanchita means from many janmas you have accumulated so many karmas. You have performed a lot of actions. They are all in fixed deposit, like they will get mature. Once they get mature, one karma get mature. That mature karma is called Prarabdha karma. That Prarabdha means now it is Arabdham, it has started. That Sanchita, one action gets started, it becomes Prarabdha, that gives the body. Your body, whether you have to take human birth, you have to take animal birth, or bird, insect, who decides? Your karma decides. So that Prarabdha karma decides where you have to born, for which parents, which place, in which atmosphere. Everything is determined by your previous karma, which fructifies as Prarabdha. At this present life, what you are experiencing is Prarabdha karma phalam. Prarabdha means already Arabdham, started. Sanchita karma is there still. It is a big crunch of karmas are in queue, like previous janmas I have done and accumulated. That is why Sanchi means like a bag. Karma's bag, I keep it all, are in subtle body. All karmas are reposited in the subtle body, and the subtle body along with the causal body, Karana Shariram. This Sukshma Shariram, subtle body, which consists of all these Sanchita karmas. And that present Sthula Shariram, gross body, exhausting the pleasure and pain through this body. Gross body is required to experience the pleasure and pain. Subtle body is only a repository place, but really you experience the pleasure and pain only through gross body. Gross body alone is subtle body, and gross body attachment is called Janma. Why Janma? That karma I have to exhaust in the form of pleasure if it is punyam, in the form of pain if it is papa karma. So the pleasure and pain I am exhausting through this gross body. Once the prarabdha is over, this subtle body get detached from the gross body. What do you mean by death? Maranam, death means nothing but detachment of gross body and subtle body. Subtle body continues. Gross body, prarabdha is over, that body person leaves. Then it gets next body. When Sanchita ripens, when it is converted into prarabdha again, means it depends upon the karma. Each seed has got its own time of sprouting. Papaya sprouts fast, coconut and mango will take time. Depends upon the karma. All jivas cannot take at a time. They have different timings. Every karma is like a seed. Karma bijam. That seed will fructify, whether you get fructification either in this janma, you cannot say, or tomorrow, or after 1 year, you cannot say. Nobody knows until you experience that pleasure and pain. So prarabdha over means the gross body gone. Again Sanchita, another bunch of karmas will fructify, converted into prarabdha, again another body. This subtle body again attached to the gross body. along with the Karana Shariram. So the three bodies continues. Again Sukha, Dukkha. Whether which body you get determined by your Sanchita karma. Whether human body or animal body or any creature, nobody knows. That is why our people say, do good actions. Prarabdha, what you are exhausting now, is in the form of pleasure and pain. Sukha, Dukkha is your own punya, papa, karma, phalam. Then, present life, you are exhausting prarabdha. Along with that, you are doing fresh karmas, fresh actions. Again, these fresh actions are called agami karma. Agami karma means you are accumulating new, fresh actions, and they will join in the Sanchita karma. They will join in the Sanchita. Just as you earn money, put in that fixed deposit again. That will join in the fixed deposit. Similarly, Sanchita, Prarabdha, Agami, these three types of karmas Shastra is talking. Otherwise, we don't have any clue why person is undergoing pleasure and pain. Shastra only says, your karma phalam you are exhausting through this body. Everyone has to exhaust their karma phalam. Na bhuktam kshiyate karma. Without experiencing that karma phalam, it will not go away. Janma koti shatairapinar. Any janmas, koti janmas, you have to experience your own karma phalam. When you are going to experience, nobody knows. One day or other you will experience. For that, Chandogya Upanishad gives one example story like hundreds of cows are there, bulls are there, but the calf, baby calf, that finds its mother among hundreds of cows. That calf will search for its mother. It finds. How it knows among so many hundreds of cows? That is what? Calf knows that. Pasumad, it knows Pasukutti. It knows that. Like that, our karma also coming and searching for you. Whenever you do karma, it will come and search and come to you only the phala rupena. Shastra pramana is there. So these are the three karmas: Sanchita karma, accumulated, and Prarabdha karma, current life, what you are exhausting, karma phalam, pleasure and pain, and Agami karma, which you are accumulating, fresh new karma you are doing in this birth. They will join again in the Sanchita. Leads to again another birth, another birth, another birth. Janma to karma, karma to janma, janma to karma. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jathare shayanam. So one jiva, human body takes 9 months in the mother's womb. But some jivas, just like that, they born for vapor, for atmosphere, just like that they born. It depends on the karma phalam. So what is the benefit of knowing this? There are a lot of benefits. By knowing this, the law of karma, my sukha dukkha, or because of my own previous karma phalam, I am exhausting now. Nobody is a cause for my pleasure and pain. Therefore, what I will do now? All the disparities in the world, differences caused by their own karma, not by God. Generally, we blame the God, Ishvara. People criticize God. God, naka kannilliya, kadilliya, kavindri kuvinal, olamittene, kadal vidavillaya. People just cry in front of God and asking Him. No, God is not responsible at all. Your karma, previous karma is responsible. Once I know this, I never criticize Bhagavan. And I feel so happy also. I am only responsible. Just as my teeth bite my tongue. Am I removing my teeth? I don't remove my teeth. My own tongue, my own teeth. Similarly, my prarabdha karma, if it is duradrishtam or bad prarabdha, it gives me lot of pain. I have to understand this dukkha is because of my papa karma phalam. I do not know when I did it. I have forgotten. Last week what happened we do not know. What to talk of last janma. So many janmas karma phalam. In the form of prarabdha, I am exhausted. So Ishvara ninda we avoid. Daiva ninda we avoid. People do not know this. That's why they do Daiva ninda. They go to temple, they worship God, but they blame the Lord. Why you are giving lot of sufferings to me? Why you are testing me? You are not having any compassion. Like that we blame the Lord, who is not responsible at all. Your good actions, your bad actions, what you are doing, you have willpower. Why can't you use that? Shubha shubhabhyam margabhyam vahanti vasana saritu. Your vasanas, your likes and dislikes, they are there. According to that you go, according to their whims and fancies, you have to experience the pleasure and pain. This is the benefit of disparities are in the world because of one's own karma phalam. All differences are there in the world. Why? Because of their karma. That phalam they are exhausting. Therefore, olden days, our ancestors always, they undergo the pain. When it comes, they say Krishna, Rama, they undergo that pain. I am exhausting my own prarabdha. Let it go. Let it go. Let me exhaust. Let me experience this pain. Doesn't matter. That is why deliberately they used to undergo that prarabdha, prabala prarabdha, duradrishtam. Suadrishtam, nobody questions. That is punyam, gives sukham. We'll never question. Why I am happy, we never question. But when we are unhappy, sorrowful, we question. Why me? Why me this suffering? Now you understand? Because my own action is fructifying, giving me pain. Any pain, physical pain or mental pain or pain caused by family members, near and dear, any pain is because of my own karma phalam. Once I understand this, I become more responsible person. I start doing good actions. If I understand this, what is another benefit? I stop Daiva Ninda, first benefit, and I take myself as a responsible person for my pleasure and pain, and I will never criticize any other members in the family or the world. I never criticize. For my sorrow, other people are cause. I never criticize them. I never blame others. Wife never blame her husband. Her husband never blame his wife. Because everyone has to undergo the pain. This is natural. These are all ethical and moral laws. Nothing happens randomly. Just like that it happens. No. This is Ishvara's creation. There is a lot of justice. Ishvara Ajna. Ishvara Niyati. Ishvara Niyati, Ishvara Ajna, you have no right to violate. Nobody has right to violate. I have to go along with that. Moral laws, ethical laws, LAWS. There are principles in this creation. There is an order. That order is this Karma Siddhanta. According to Karma Siddhanta, law of karma theory is the only answer for all disparities. For sufferings or pleasure people are undergoing, they are only responsible. That is why Lord Krishna says, Karmani eva adhikaraha te. You have only right to do action. Ma phaleshu. In the results of actions, you have no right. You have right only to do noble actions. If you do wrong actions, they will come bounce back to you in the form of pain. So what is another benefit? I take responsibility. I will start doing good actions, noble actions. Because I am going to be the responsible. Tomorrow I have to face that karma phalam. Therefore, let me do good actions, which are not harmful to me or harmful to others. Because of my likes and dislikes, because of my ahankara, because of my ego, I should not do actions. I have to keep all of them aside. It should be good, it should be best. Hitam, it is good for me, good for others also. That actions I have to do. They are called prayaschitta karmani. Prayaschitta karmani means remedial actions. When prarabdha is so bad, our Shastra says, astrology says, astrology and astronomy says your karma phalam is this, do some remedial actions. Prayaschitta karmani removes 1/4 of prarabdha, bad prarabdha, pain. And another 1/4 will go by repentance, paschatapam. Paschatapam means I have done a wrong action. I do not know, I might have done. Otherwise, why I have to undergo this pain? So I might have done, I infer that bad action, repentance, paschatapam. Oh, I might have done wrong action. So I should not do once again. So third, I should not do once again. I should not repeat any wrong action. I might have done unknowingly, I do not know. Repentance is important. Prayaschitta karma removes 1/4 prarabdha, bad prarabdha, and 1/4 removed by repentance, paschastapam. Recognition that I am responsible for my pain, my sorrow, therefore I am taking it. That repentance, I will not repeat that any dushkarma. Then third, another 1/4 will be removed by taking sat sankalpa. Let me do good actions now onwards. As much as possible, good actions, good actions, good actions. That sankalpa itself removes 1/4 of bad prarabdha. So 3/4 gone now. First 1/4 by doing prayaschitta karma. Second 1/4 gone by repentance, paschatapam. Third 1/4 gone by satsankalpa. I want to do good actions, sankalpa. Then last 1/4 prarabdha, bad prarabdha also go away just by starting satkarmani, good actions. What are the good actions? Many beneficiaries are there. If I am doing good actions, there are many beneficiaries. Not only me, but other family members, society, everyone will be benefited by my actions. Everyone feel happy, comfortable by my good actions, noble actions. So where is prarabdha now? What you call dushtam, duradrishtam leads to prarabdha, papa, and prarabdha dukkham. How it can be nullified? 4 methods. Prayaschitta karma, paschatapam, satsankalpa, satkarmani. Prabala prarabdha also can be changed. You don't feel it. If it is there also, you don't feel it because of acceptance. Once acceptance is there, you never grumble, you never murmur. So say tremendous relaxation will be there. So I take care of responsibility of my own actions. Let me do right actions. Let me not do wrong actions. What Shastra says, do it. What Shastra prohibit, don't do it. That's all. If you don't know Shastra, according to your motto, if you are going by that, suppose, have a good motto, motive, good intention. While doing good intention, and people must be benefited by that. Then how beautiful life is. Then what will happen? Once you do this, you understand all these benefits of knowing the law of karma. My own karmas are responsible for my own pleasure and pain. You take charge of your life. As Krishna said, Uddharet Atmana Atmanam. Atmanam na avasadayet. Atmaiva Atmano Bandhuhu. Atmaiva Ripuratmanaha. Your good intentions, your good motives are your, what you can call, they are your boons, blessings. Therefore, you have to develop good intentions, good motive, avoiding selfish motive, selfish agenda, selfish intentions, avoid, which are harmful to others. That is why we have to change our pattern of life. Bhagavan Krishna says, take responsibility. In that sloka, Uddhared Atmana Atmanam, in that sloka, 7 times Atma word is used. 7 times. That Atma means mind, not self-consciousness. That Atma is called mind. Your mind, healthy mind, selfless mind, beautiful mind. That mind which is more cheerful, joyful mind, how beautiful it is. Uddharit. You uplift yourself by yourself. So you are responsible to your life. This is what law of karma theory says. Then this is the answer. No one can question. No one can argue. You will become a mature person. Once you understand this law of karma, you become a mature person, refined person, and you are facing all situations, happily accept the life situations, whatever comes. That acceptance makes you more relaxed. Sanchita, Prarabdha, Agami karmas. Now, how to come out of this karma? Again it gives janma, again it joins in Sanchita, again that Sanchita I do not know what karma is there, what birth is going to come. For that, Bhagavad Gita gives the answer. Lord Krishna says, become a jnani, wise person. Understand you are Atma Swarupam. Get Jivan Mukti and you get Videha Mukti also. Free from this karma, Jnanagni Dagdha Karmanam Bhasmasat Kurute Arjuna. Hey Arjuna, Jnanam, wisdom, self-knowledge destroys, burns all Sanchita karma. No karma will remain. you will never enter in another mother's womb. Again, old age, vyadhi, jara, and all problems you have to face. If you get knowledge, next week onwards we are going to enter Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is a moksha shastra. Moksha shastra means that which gives self-knowledge. By getting which knowledge, you are free from the karma chain. This is a chain like karma janma chain. If you want to come out of that chain, you have to get knowledge. If you want to get knowledge, you have to study Bhagavad Gita. Jnani be free from that body. What happens to his sanchita karma? Sanchita karma burned down. How it gets burnt? Because of jnanam. That jnanam gives tremendous freedom, and that karma gets burnt. He will get videha mukti, bodiless, unembodied. Then that karma in the sanchita karma in the subtle body will go away because of knowledge. Once that subtle body become empty without any karma remainder backside, then that subtle body and causal body merges with the subtle universe and causal universe. This is what happens in the case of a jnani. Jnani knows that I am worthless, I am free from karma, I am not the doer. Karta, ahankara will not be there in jnani. Kartrutva bhavana is there in jnani. That's why agami is not accumulated in the case of a jnani, wise person. That agami karma is avoided. Sanchita karma is nullified. Prarabdha karma is exhausted. Where is the karma for next body? No karma. That's why jnanam is meant to be free from punar janma. You are free from birth and death cycle. This is possible only through self-knowledge, not by any other means. We have to understand this law of karma, karma siddhanta. Everything is happening in this universe by the law of karma. I accept the karma phalam. It is coming from Ishvara. Ishvara is the karma phala data. I am the doer of the karma. As long as I am in ajnanam, I don't study Bhagavad Gita, I don't understand my real nature, I do all my actions with ahankara, doership, kartrutva bhavana. As long as I have that identity, I am the doer, I am doing, that ahankara is the cause for next birth. As long as that ahankara is there, kartrutvam is there, doership is there, ownership is there, person has to get another cycle of birth and death, body again and again. Jnani is one who gives up that kartrutva bhavana. Jnani also does actions. Jnani is also busy like any other worldly person. But Jnani does without any ahankara, without any identity. Deha bhava, dehatma bhava, mana atma bhava are not there. Ahankara won't be there in Jnani. That is why karma is like a padma patra iva ambhasa, like a lotus leaf. Jnani is not touched by karma phalam. No agami karma can touch him. no sanchita karma can touch him. They are not there in the case of a jnani. That's why Krishna always says everyone should become a jnani, wise person. What do you mean by wise person? Understanding that I, the subtle body, am having abhimana. That subtle body contains karma phalam. That phala you have to undergo through the gross body. Gross body gives tremendous pain, once in a while pleasure also. But that pain comes unbearable. Doctors, some diseases they cannot diagnose. What is this cause for this disease? What is this disease? Also they do not know. It does not mean that disease is not there, that symptoms cannot go. If a doctor is not able to diagnose, can you avoid that disease? Can you say that disease is not there? Similarly, if you do not know, your karma, adrishtam, punyam is adrishtam. Visible punya is sukha. Sukha you are experiencing now is a visible punyam. Dukkha you are experiencing now is a visible papam. In the case of jnani, just like in a chemotherapy they do, all cancer cells will be destroyed. Like that, jnanam, hysterectomy, tonsillectomy, so many sectomies are there, no? Like that, appendicectomy. Like that, Srimad Swami says, ignorance or dectomy. You have to operate, remove your ignorance. That ignorance removal is possible only by studying Bhagavad Gita under a competent teacher for a length of time. You have to understand. It takes time, but worth to study. Worth to study. Answers you will get for every question. That much clarity comes to your buddhi. Therefore, doctors also cannot diagnose certain things. Similarly, your own karma phalam, you cannot know. What karmas you have done, you do not know. Only your jatakam shows some indications. Some marks they show, but not all. Only Ishvara knows your karma and karma phalam. When it comes only when you are undergoing that pleasure and pain only you come to know. But Ishvara knows. That's why while doing actions, you must be very, very careful. We are responsible for our own sukha and dukkha. Sukha, happily we invite. Dukkha, nobody wants. But while doing wrong actions, deliberately people does wrong actions. Knowingly sometimes people does. In spite of knowing that. Why? Why we are doing wrong action? Shastra vihita karma, why can't we do? Therefore, we are responsible. Bhagavan says, I am only karma phala data. I am not responsible for your wrong actions. Any food habits, wrong food habits, wrong behavior, wrong lifestyle. When a person is doing that, one day or other that karma phalam one has to exhaust. You have to undergo the pain. Therefore, our future is in whose hands now? Our better future is in whose hands? In my own hand, noble actions, sat bhavana, sat karmani. If you know that, never do actions because of raga, dvesha, likes and dislikes. I like it, therefore I do it. I dislike it, therefore I don't do it. This is the most unhealthy thinking. Most unhealthy thinking. Shastra says, Aharahar Sandhyamupasita. Once you have taken up a Gayatri mantra, you have taken a promise. I'll do Gayatri Japa. Do Japa, Gayatri Japa. Do Panchamaha Yajnas, Daiva Yajna, Daiva Puja, Pitru Puja, Pitru Yajna, and Rishi Yajna. Do Parayanam. How to do some Parayachitta Karmas? Do Japa, Mantra Japa, helpful, and chanting stotrams, doing good action along with noble actions. Bhagavan, please help me to do good actions. Let my mind should go always in doing good actions. Let my mind should not go towards wrong actions. Like that I have to think every time. This is very, very important. Sadbhavana, Sadkarma, and Karma Anushtanam also. I want to do right actions, but doesn't exist. I am going to face it tomorrow. Therefore, I must do noble actions, noble thoughts, noble actions, noble words. Manasa, Vacha, Karmana. Now onwards, I do not know what might have done, but Bhagavan, help me now. Show your grace upon me. Let me go in a right direction. Right actions, right thoughts, right words, right actions. Seek the help of Ishvara. Keep Ahankara aside. Therefore, we need Vinayam. Lot of humility is required. Pride comes before fall. Our Shastra says, you must take care of your life. You are responsible. Don't blame anyone, especially God. Don't blame. And other members in the family also don't blame. Take full responsibility to yourself. Take full responsibility to yourself. Pleasure and pain, both are my karma phalam. Now onwards, start a new life. Whatever past bad actions I might have done, I do not know, but do more and more and more and more good actions, so that all sanchita papa prarabdha should be washed off. This alone maintains the harmony in the society. Otherwise, everybody will go adharmic way. There will be a chaos in the society. You see, this type of thinking, I am responsible for my sukha dukkha. My dukkha is because of my papa karma. Therefore, I should not do any papa karma. That which is harmful to anyone, I should not do that. If everyone knows this karma theory and everyone does the right actions, how the world is, how the society is, how the family is. So wonderful family. There is no problem at all in the world. There is no problem outside. Problem is you, solution is you. Recognize that. Law of karma theory is maintaining the harmony in the society. People are afraid of papa karma. Papa bhayam should be there. Papa bhaya is not there. People don't have fear of wrong actions, and their action they are going to undergo, experience. What will happen? Everyone become a Rakshasa. His Ishvara's creation we convert into a disharmony, what you can call a catastrophe. It's not harmonious. We have no right to disturb the Ishvara's creation. If at all we want to contribute to the Ishvara's creation, being a good person, be good and do good. Teach this to your children. Lot of things they have to learn from our scriptures, Puranas, Itihasas. You take all divine qualities, avoid all asuric nature. That all Krishna is going to explain. Be ready for the study of Bhagavad Gita. From the next class, we are going to enter into Arjuna Vishada Yoga. So until now, I have given a lot of background. Still there are many more topics, but I will cover all of them in following Bhagavad Gita classes. I welcome all of you with all the best for all of you for your Gita study. Once again, my best wishes and prayers to all of you. Come to the next class. We will all go in the journey of Bhagavad Gita Upadesham of Lord Krishna, seeking the blessings of Lord Krishna and get the benefit of the teaching. You be benefited and give benefit to others. Whatever you heard, you enjoyed, share with others. Share with others. The more you share, you are much benefited by that. With this, I conclude today's the law of karma theory in Hindu Dharma, in our Sanatana Dharma. Hari Om Tat Sat. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.